Okay, so we're going to now take a look at how to do a perpetual inventory record using weighted average method. So with the weighted average method, instead of assuming the first in is the first out or the last in is the first out, we are going to take an average and use that average to calculate our cost of goods sold and our inventory balance. So let's get started. So we can see the company had a beginning inventory of 540 units. So I'll go ahead and start with that. So 540 units at $55 a unit. So our total beginning inventory cost is $29,700. And now on February 10th, so right here, they're going to purchase 460 units at a price of $53 per unit. So to find our average cost at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to say, all right, they already had 540 units at a cost of 55. And now they've purchased 460 units at a cost of 53. We can use the cost of these two. So I'm going to add these up. Whoops, not those three, just these two. I'm going to add these two up. So now we can see they've got 1,000 units that had a total cost of $5,000 or $54,080. And so to find the average cost, we will just divide the total cost by the total number of the units. And so we can see the average cost was $54.08 per unit. So as of February 10th, our average cost is $54.08 per unit. Now on March 13th, we make another purchase of 100 units at $40 per unit. So we'll say we had 1,000 at 54.08 plus 100 at $40 a unit. So again, we'll find the total cost by just adding those up, and the total number of units by just adding those up. And then we'll find our average by taking the total cost divided by the total number of units. And so now we can see our average cost drop down to $52.80 per unit. So this matters because when we go to sell the units, we need to have some price that we know we're selling, or that our cost is on the units. So on March 15th, we sell 745 units. What's the cost per unit? We're going to use our average cost as of the last purchase. So $52.80. So our cost of goods sold will then be 745 times 52.80. Our remaining inventory, well, if we sold 745 and we had 1,100, we now have 355 units at an average cost of 52.80 a piece, giving us a total cost on those remaining units in inventory of 18,744. On August 21st, we purchased 170 units at $61 a unit. So again, we're going to calculate our total cost. And our total number of units. And then we'll calculate a new average cost by taking the total cost of those units divided by the total number of units. Now we're getting to a crazy number there. If we tell Excel that these are dollars, it will round for us. It might make our lives a little easier. So there's our new average cost as of the 21 August purchase. We have another purchase on September 5th, 430 units at a cost of $54 a unit. So now we can say we had 525 units at $55.46. That's our average cost as of that point, plus the ones we just purchased, 430 units at a cost of $54 a unit. And then we'll calculate our average cost again by finding the total cost, total number of units, and then we'll just divide total cost by total number of units. And that gives us a new average cost of $54.80. So then when we have our sale on September 10th, we're going to sell 600 units at an average cost of $54.80. Which is going to give us a cost of goods sold of $32,880. We had 955, we sold 600. So we'll now have 355 units remaining in inventory at an average cost of $54.80. The value of our remaining inventory, or the cost of our remaining inventory, will be $19,454. And there we go. Again, we could figure out our total cost of goods sold if we want to. We probably will need to for some problems. Certainly in real life, you would need to. And we know our balance as of the end of, or as of September 10th. If we wanted to find our gross profit, we would just do our revenue, which is the number of units sold times the sales price per unit. So we sold 745 units for $80 a unit and 600 units for $80 a unit. So we could just say 745 plus 600 times 80. There's our sales revenue minus our cost of goods sold. We just figured out cost of goods sold right here. Gives us a gross profit of $35,384. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you, and hopefully you watched all three, the first and first out, last and first out, and this one, so you could kind of see how they're different. If you have other questions, please let me know.